Hi, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is an unboxing video and a deck walkthrough, quick look at review of the Ostara Tarot. This is by Molly Applejohn, Cooke, Krista Gibbard and Julia Iredale. I really love this artwork in this deck. I've wanted it for a while. I say that with most of my decks, but that's usually why I've bought them. So yeah, let's just have a look. Let's have a dive in and have a look and see. I love this tab box. I've just done today, earlier in the day, the Everyday Enchantment, and that's got a similar ribbon. So I'm hoping this is hinged. Also a bit like the Bonefire Tarot. I'll link those two above because they're quite recent videos I've done. So yeah, this is Ostara Tarot. Let's have a look. So we've got this nice matte box. It's got like a matte gilding to the Ostara Tarot. The Ostara of the Ostara Tarot anyway is like a matte gilding on it. That's the top, bottom, so side, Ostara and Tarot, so it's red feather, so maybe it is going to be like the other two decks. The Vernal Equinox Ostara, look, it's a bit bashed, but that's because it's come in the post. Vernal Equinox Ostara wakes the city after winter. Through 78 stunning tarot cards and an accompanying guidebook, delve into the fantastical world of traditional symbolism and contemporary themes that will return you to the wilderness and explore the feminine. With a unique synergy of artistic styles and perspectives, discover deities and mystical archetypes in the major arcana that convey 22 core lessons, while the minors employ the help of animal guides to illuminate their diverse messages, connecting them to your life. Identify your relationship with the earth and pay homage to the natural world and those romantic moments where you can again be part of the nature around you. Use keywords as well as upright and reverse card explanations to manifest your deepest spiritual renewal. Perfect for both novices and collectors. So it has this lovely red ribbon to pull. Oh, that's magnetic. Can you hear that? I love that. I love a solid magnetic. It is here. It's got the little hingy holdy things. So it's got Molly Applejohn, picture there, Eden Cooke or Eden Cooke. Some people don't pronounce it Eden, it's Eden. Krista Gibbard, Julia Iredale. Molly, Eden, Krista and Julia are 4 illustrators living in Vancouver, Canada. After meeting at art school and discovering a shared love for the occult, they decided to tackle the ambitious task of illustrating a tarot deck. Since then, they have delved into every corner of their trade. Their individual work ranges everywhere from comics to murals to children's books, and they continue to work on collaborative projects. When they're not drawing in their home studios, they like to spend their days exploring gorgeous Canadian vistas, travelling to far-off places, and sharing good books. So, this is the book. It's cream on this time, but it is kind of spot glossed. I really like that. Ostara Tarot. It's got this image on the front again. The Vernal Equinox Ostara wakes the city after winter. Love this. I love this. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. So we have all the copyright details there. Preface, major arcana, contents. So this is the contents. Preface there. And then it goes into the major arcana. And then we have a little part of the image, the full, its keywords, a description, a reverse reading, and I love this, a full colour of the card there. And I think that, yep, that is the same for all the major arcana. And then we go into the minor arcana, so you have the One of Wands with its keyword, description and reverse, and the image. So it's all on one page for the minors. So that's the Wands. It has the wands written in this script behind. Then we go into coins for pentacles. All the way through to cups. And then swords. I'm loving the imagery. Oh my god, that Queen of Swords is stunning. And then the suit of wands, Julia Iredale did the artwork for that. The suit of coins is Molly Applejohn. Eden Cooke for the suit of cups, and Krista Gibbard for the suit of swords and the card back. The women of Ostara are deeply grateful for the support of our friends. Sorry, that's my cat Thor decided to jump on the windowsill. Deeply grateful for the support of our friends, family and peers who have carried us through this project and inspired us with their wild and caring hearts. Thank you for being our light. We love you. Oh, I love that image. That's beautiful. So again, this is in 2 parts, like it was for the Everyday Enchantment and the Bonefire. Oh my god, it's got silver gilding on the edge. Oh, this is amazing. It's got this little plastic. I love that image on the back of the skull with the flowers and the moon. I'm just going to open the window so my cat can get, he can get out the window if he wants to. Beautiful. Well, what I'll do is I'll join the 2 parts together and then we can go through the deck. Oh, that flew off. So yeah, look. The gilding on the edge, the shiny silver edging. It's beautiful. And it's got this minty yellow. It's all the spring colours, obviously, because the stars in spring. They are stuck together, but that's because they've been cut together and put in the box together. So they should loosen as we go through looking at them. So we have the Fool. It might take me a bit of a thing in between each one. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the Empress. Oh, hang on, the High Priestess is hiding behind that. So yeah, they are stuck together, but that shouldn't be a problem once they are separated the first time. So yeah, the High Priestess. And then we have the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Oh, oh my goodness. See if they really do get stuck, and I don't want to pull too much. Yeah, it catches otherwise. This is the only downside sometimes when they are gilded like this. They get stuck together. There we go. That's there we go. The Hierophant, the Lovers, and I know that the Chariot is behind that. I just need to get to it. Oh, this is awkward because I don't want to pull it apart because I don't want to separate the layers of the card. Well, this is like the downside of this deck. There you go. There's the Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. This is a little bit annoying, to be honest, that you have to sit here and work them apart. It's frustrating. I can't even get into the next. Justice, there you go. Oh, Strength, sorry, they've switched around on this one. Strength. And then we have the Hanged Man. Come on. And then we have Death. Temperance. Where's my Devil? You shouldn't have to do this with each of the cards. It's really frustrating. The Devil. Then we have the Tower. I'm really hoping, no, done it again. If you can hear it, that's like the gilding just kind of releasing. The Star. And we have the Moon. Do you know what? I think I'm going to, after the majors, I'm going to stop and separate them all so I can flick through them a bit quicker, because you shouldn't have to put up with all this. It is really frustrating to have to do this with a deck to even be able to use it. There we go. The Sun, Judgment, and the World. For the rest of it, I'm going to pause it, separate them all, and then come back. Okay, I've separated them all. I'm not going to lie, that was very frustrating. Some of the cards have ended up slightly bent because they've had to be manoeuvred into a position to get them through. So in that sense, I am really quite disappointed with this deck, that you can't separate it to use it. I mean, some of them are really quite bent just to get them apart. So yeah, be aware of that if you're looking at this before you buy. So Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the 4, the 5, 6 of Wands, that's beautiful, 7 of Wands, 8, the 9, which I really had to bend, and it won't go back straight, which is really frustrating, and it's now creased as a result. 10 of Wands, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Wands. Then we're on to the Pentacles, or discs, or coins. So I will pop that. We'll do that into there now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reminds me of the rabbit from Watership Down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Then we're on the Ace of Cups, or One of Cups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8, 9, 10, the Page, the Knight, the Queen, the King, the Ace of Swords, the 2, the 3, I love that 3, 4, 5, 6, beautiful 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords is brilliant, the 8, 9, the 10, the Page, the Knight, that beautiful Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. I'll just scoop all the cards up so we can see how they shuffle over each other. Oh, I'm so, look at that, they're all bent, and so disappointed, if I'm honest. So disappointed. Such a shame, because the artwork is beautiful and it was so exciting to get the deck. And look, you can see here especially, oh, was that my 9 and 10? Yeah, the 9 and 10 of Wands. So bent. I'll have to put them under a book and see if I can straighten them up. Oh, it's just so disappointing. Size wise, they are a there you go, normal tarot size deck, normal size deck. Shuffling, they do shuffle over each other really well. There's no, other than the initial sticking, there's no sticking once they are separated, so that is a plus for it. The gilding's beautiful on it. It's a somewhere between a gloss and a matte. I know that looks really glossy on that video shot, but it's not as glossy. Well, I suppose it is sort of glossy. It's not super glossy though. And the back obviously is the same coating. Yeah, the 5 coins there. Beautiful deck though. The artwork is second to none. It's beautiful. I absolutely adore the artwork. I just wish it hadn't stuck. That's really tarnished the enjoyment and pleasure of it. But let's have a play, see if I can get it under a book to flatten it a little bit. Yeah, other than that, it's a brilliant deck. The pictures are light. Well, actually there's a little depth to them. But yeah, I love it, and I love the High Priestess image there with a little antenna coming off. It's a lovely deck. It's a beautiful deck. The card quality, I didn't do the thickness of the cards. I'm so distracted by the fact they got stuck. As I said, they bend. They do bend, and they clearly do bend quite well and not go back into shape very, very well. They're quite thin, but not like cheap thin. They're quite thin. With the gilding, obviously, is on there as well. they are bendy, they will wobble. Try not to bend them too much because obviously they do crease and not go back into their shape. I'm loving the magnetic lid. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed by the fact that I had to peel them all apart and actually crease them and wrinkle them to even get them apart, and I really did try not to. At some points it felt like it was the layers of the card was going to pull apart if I didn't actually bend them, so it was a choice between bending them or literally peeling layers away. So yeah, it was just a bit disappointing on that front. The artwork though and the energy from them is really, really beautiful. But yeah, that's just tainted it a little bit for me personally. I hope that's helped you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know down below if you have any comments and etc. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.